Ain't nobody get in trouble. That's all I be waiting for. But when you say anything other than that shit, it's just funny. Like I actually did get in trouble.
I forgot what happened that time.
I'm about to tell people I just got over COVID, I think.
Playing, man. But I told you the other day, you probably really did because, you know, Vel, she didn't have a
I don't
weakness side.
listen to shit, but like, man, like 2 days ago, I coughed up some black shit, like a plague. Then the other day, I coughed up like some yellow phlegm. And today, I coughed up something like, I don't know, like I had cotton in my mouth. I don't know, like it was just like something grayish. I don't know, like shit that supposed to come out the nose. It was coming out my mouth, like me coughing. Like remember I kept coughing and shit, and like I learned how to do the when you breathe in. Like I don't want to do it because I'm gonna be fucked. I'm gonna just do it.
Well, you did the right thing by spitting that shit out though.
That you know that I had to practice that because I don't know how to do that. The sneeze, the inhale, and then I don't know how to do that. Like I've been practicing, and that's how I've been getting it out, you know, through the throat and shit. I gotta spit this.
The black shit, it's
anyway,
still phlegm.
Yeah, it's phlegm.
Yeah, it's just a thicker phlegm that's on the lung.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And I know it's not a cold because like I'm in here coughing.
I told you
that
COVID shit don't feel like a cold.
Yeah, but I'm saying I'm in here coughing not because I got a sore throat or anything. Like even when my nose was like I kept sneezing, you know, I didn't have no runny nose. That was my allergies bothering me. I took a week worth of pills and shit. But it was
What pills you were taking? Oh, you talking about when you were taking the Claritin?
Yeah, I was only
that shit don't work.
Coughing and shit because I just be learning my body. I probably feeling like my own doctor. I don't think because I had so much phlegm on my lungs and shit like that, I shouldn't be smoking, but it's like that's my medicine. I need that. So every time I was blowing the smoke, you know, because I'm always coughing and shit now. Every time I inhale the smoke and then blow that shit out my mouth, I'm instantly coughing. It don't even gotta be potent weed, like whatever. Like you might think I'm just constantly smoking gas, and that wasn't the case.
Those cough balls different. You was doing a lot.
Yeah, but I'm saying where I don't like. I'm gonna smoke in this video. I just rolled the fattest paper blunt I ever rolled in my life. You feel me? I rolled up all that weed that was on my tray. What I did last night was when I smoke, I take a pull, right? Instead of blowing that shit out with my mouth because I'm gonna continue to cough when it comes, you know, hits the lung and all that. I have to just blow it out my nose so I don't cough. And I'm like, damn, like that's crazy. Like I gotta smoke a certain way so I don't cough. Like it's just ridiculous, bro.
I feel like I went through the same thing. I just don't want to say you had COVID. Like I don't want to say that. But I mean, if you know the symptoms I had, and I'm whoever else you might have spoke to that told you they symptoms or anything you seen on the internet, if it seemed like that, you ain't had a smell thing or you have loss of taste and smell, and it only lasts a few days too. That's another thing about it too. It don't last that long.
I don't feel like I had a loss of taste or smell or anything. No,
that was the biggest thing. That was really what did it. Cause it was like, yo, you really couldn't smell. No, yo, do this. And I can smell the incense. I can smell my humidifier right there. I can smell outside the window open, not right now. But then I couldn't smell none of that shit. Was scaring me.
You think I should turn my humidifier on?
I use a humidifier all the time though.
I only use it at night when I'm asleep.
I ain't gonna hold you. I use it all the time because ever since I bought it, I use it all the time. I like the way the Vicks, the little menthol thing smell, and they
Oh, you put like some menthol in your shit. I just put water in my shit.
Nah, it's a.
I want to catch this on camera, me lighting this. I don't want to do.
Is that my humidifier right there? My little one. So in the front, on the other side of it, got a little tray thing that you can open it up, and pull it down.
My shit kind of similar. My shit got a blue light on it, and it like the room, illuminate the room at night. It's like they making everything with LED lights. The bright like. I don't like that type of stuff.
Like real small little things. Yeah, that one I don't like stuff with lights. Kiana already lights up, and she put lights all around the house for nighttime for the kids. So I like to keep it in the dark.
For me, bro, please take that shit down because I don't want your house burning down. So many people's houses is burning down because they leave that shit on overnight
The
or they
humidifier?
leave. Yes,
No,
them
I'm the only
shits.
one that use it. I don't leave it on. I know what you're talking about. I never know my shit get low. I definitely turn it on. I don't even sleep with it on.
Yeah, like bro, if y'all ever leave the house, turn all them lights and
It'll
shit
make
on.
my it'll make my. And I definitely don't leave it on definitely like the house. But I'll take what you're saying in consideration for sure
Word,
though.
because like
But I
I'm
don't want
saying,
nobody else touching the house. They can't touch
that
that shit.
shit hurt, bro. Going on Facebook and shit. I just be scrolling like a newspaper. I'm saying GoFundMe. Yeah, everybody, my family is all right. Da, da, da. We just had a fire. Da, 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 electrical fire. It's not even regular fires. It's all fires for them.
Yeah.
Them LED lights, them bright blue lights, or pink lights, or
Yeah, that
purple
shit be
lights,
fire as
like the
well.
shit they want to
That
put
shit
on
be
the
on.
ceiling or around their little mirror or bed, like or TV or whatever. Like they look cool and all of that, but like y'all be leaving them shits on, and then when that shit get hot, too hot, it's gonna spark a fire.
Right. Nah, I definitely don't
I
leave mine
watch a
on.
lot of I watch a lot of Chicago Fire, so I be knowing about. There's been a lot of episodes on shit like this, like not just regular shit that cause fires from fire, like electrical shit, like lights and Christmas trees and shit like that. Like that's how Christmas trees get catching on fire and shit.
Mm-hmm. Electrical fires, wood fires, paper fires, machine fire, like metal fires. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of. It's a whole different kind. They all need different solutions to it too. So
Yeah,
yeah,
out like a group like certain
jet engine
shit.
fires. Yeah,
Yeah, like
gasoline
I
fires.
got claim a fireman, but I know on a grease fire you can't throw wood on that shit.
That's another one. Oil fire, grease fire. You definitely can't throw wood on it.
You gotta throw that. You gotta throw a certain chemical, and then certain chemicals when it's a certain type of fire, that shit don't work on a fire. That shit intensifies the fire.
Right. I used to know all of them by heart. Like, I know. I really used to know all the like the purple. I think I know the labels. Like the purple one is for JP5. And that's JP5 is jet fuel. It's like a purple. I think that's Halo. I think that's the Halon. I really used to know all of my heart because you had to know 'em. It was like five. It's like five different extinguishers for fire forms of extinguisher. So yeah. But anyway, or forms of some other.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Alhamdulillah.
Then
Alhamdulillah. Oh, you know what that mean?
of course, we about to. Matter of fact, to be doing that, we might as well do Jack and Cortez. I got some. He went and did some Spanish, and I wanna talk about that. So
Yo, Jack was ripping that. Yo, hold on.
I
Let
ain't
me get
even
my
going.
book.
That's what I'm saying. Jack really was. We gonna do Jack and Core right now. Since you brought that up, you brought
Yo,
it up.
we
Now
back,
I'm
y'all.
definitely
We
gonna do that.
respect the culture.
Comp in here.
We take pride in what we do.
That's a fact. I don't even be too big on
This
saying
is
a
not
fact,
a
but that
hobby.
it is.
I like doing this shit.
I ain't gonna hold you. It started out as that, as you know, it's expected to be, but nah, not no more. There ain't no more. That's right, though. I like when you said that. I'm glad he said that. Word up. Um, yeah, let's get into Jack and Core.
Hold on. Word up, magazine. That was one of Jack bars. I'm sorry, that shit was fire. That was fire. I like that.
He from another Brooklyn somewhere. He said, oh, you like Biggie? Oh, you from Brooklyn? Biggie something. Yeah, I got that one too. What you got to say about the battle though?
The battle,
Yeah,
the
the battle itself. Before we get into both.
drugs. I said
Nah,
drugs.
Jack. Yeah, okay, yeah. Maine
Jack
and Core.
Cortez.
Mm-hmm.
That probably was one of my favorite battles.
That's a fact. They had the best
You
back and
know why
forth.
it was one of my favorite battles? Because I ain't really, I ain't been seeing Cortez in the culture like that. And like, you know how I feel about the old heads, not the old heads, but like the vets coming back. And then like, I be feeling like they be doing favors. They just be getting whooped. Cortez he's not getting whooped. He's not laying down for nobody. Like you get what I'm saying? He came out that vault, like, he's ready, like.
Yo, that whole vote thing, like I keep hearing that
He's
against him.
seasoned. He like a distilled wine or liquor, like aged with time, but you get better. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about Cortez.
The whole vote thing. I remember hearing that years ago. It's like, but it's crazy because we really don't focus on all the things like when stuff don't come out, I guess. And I don't even know why that battle or his battles ain't come out. I really don't even remember why because I don't even harp on them.
I did
So
it already.
when
No,
the
I
people
just
keep bringing it up, it's like I don't know why. So why they just bringing that up?
draw a wrinkle. Should have thrown another
Why they
shirt.
like what happened with the vote thing? Just if you could tell me. And I'm gonna
The
ask you a
vote,
talking person. Yeah, what happened
the
with the whole
vote,
vote thing? I know obviously got to do with a battle that ain't come out, but like
Oh, I don't know. I don't know
All
nothing
right.
about the
I
vault. So
remember years ago. I remember, but I just don't.
I don't
I
really
don't really
remember. So I
remember.
can't even
Oh, I was just wondering.
say anything. I don't.
But on top of that, though, I guess my whole point of saying that is that's a corny angle to me because we in tune, but at the same time, it's like those type of things we don't care about. Like, yeah, there's a lot of battles that we ain't gonna never see. I get that, but how many times you gonna keep hearing it from people? I mean, like that's. But I get it though. I mean, if it's if anything hits, it's gonna hit. If it connects, like I always say, like it connects if it's in the show. If I could catch it, like me personally, if I could catch it, and feel like I'm in the middle of a
Woo!
season, I'm sitting there watching with baby. I get it, I
Yeah, I've
like
been
it.
cooking my
But those
craft,
things
dog.
usually don't
Get
don't
my
work with me.
shit
So
right.
it don't really affect with me. Why do you
That
keep this
thing,
nigga over me when
right?
I'm talking? Oh, you talking about the lights? Yo,
No, yeah,
dang, I should have put my light on. I'm gonna put
my
my light on
bad,
the
man.
next video. I'm gonna put my light
I've
on
been
the next
working.
video. I need to put my light on this
Got my
side.
tripod and everything now.
You got a tripod on your phone? I got one of
No,
them too.
I got shit that hold my shit up. So when I'm recording, I got this, and then I got
Yeah, I
the
got one of
you
them
can
too.
see it, but I got something else with a light.
I
This
got
right
that
here,
too. Not
it's
the
a little
same one, so
360
mine
thing.
different.
You press this button, so if I was moving around,
It'll
my
follow
phone,
you.
yeah, to follow me.
That's scary.
It don't got no batteries in it. I ain't ever actually used it, but that's what the directions said it did, though.
Your phone know when you walking.
That's tough. Yeah, technology and mugs.
Because man, I'm about to say her name, but she got Alexa all over the house now. Alexa hooked up to everything,
Went to the lights and everything.
almost, almost
That's
to
too much
Alexa.
control, man.
Key would do that. Key would do that. She would do that. But anyway, all right. This is a bad. I'm gonna say about this. What do I gotta say about this battle overall? I got notes in between the bars, but I can't think of off the top of my head without looking straight up as I go. But like you said, I agree with you. This is my favorite battle of the night, and the battles is all good to me. But yeah, this is my favorite one, and we knew it was gonna be I knew it was my favorite one going in. This is why I like doing predictions
This
for
was
stuff
my
like
favorite
this.
battle of the night, just for the simple fact. I got Geechee winning the whole thing. And I just keep saying, I'm gonna say this every video. You're not beating Geechee on the West. Bring that motherfucker to the East Coast, then you could win. You're not beating Geechee on the West. But this was my favorite battle,
Yo,
Cortez and
say
Jack.
that in the swamp ones. You gotta say that in the swamp one
I'm
after
gonna
the
keep
Geechee one
saying that.
because that's actually a good point. Somebody might get a one up on Geechee if he was if he was on the East Coast because the crowd was
Yes.
actually there won't be no crowd, but you never know. Like it might have a change. That's a good point. But at the same time, this ain't Geechee. But since he brought that up, I originally still had Geechee winning mine too. Even still to this day though, not really rock with Cordell. With what's going on, especially I'm a fickle fan of me. I changed right away as soon as what he did with but with this battle, can't even think of nothing else. Jakkboy kept when as soon as Core got done, he went right in. I like when I see them do that. They both was prepared. Gotta get them kudos and shots out for that. I'm clapping on my leg. That's always fire. And we knew that. I didn't expect them to choke or slip or stumble, do any of the above. What else? Something about Jack though. I did have a note in here. In there, Jack kind of did the same thing that
Not,
what you call it did. But
not pertaining this battle though. I feel like the tired car, the event, some of them ain't rapping like they want that 100K. That's
and
what I
definitely
felt.
not with this battle. I ain't gonna say that with this battle either.
It wasn't this battle. It
It
wasn't
wasn't
this
this
battle.
battle.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna mention it when I felt like that.
yeah. It definitely wasn't this battle.
Man,
Yeah,
since it's on my mind, I felt like that with drugs. I feel like drugs ain't want the 100K this round.
I got some stuff I like about drugs. Like I got stuff I want to say about drugs. I feel like drugs was really getting better. He was like each round he was getting definitely from his first to the second he was getting better. And then I feel like Rum first was real good. Then his second wasn't as good as his first, but that's neither here nor there. But I agree with you basically. It's just I just want to
I
give him a
don't
little
know,
bit more.
cause
Y'all come back to that
I'm
drugs and recap. Come on.
my bad. I'm bad. I'm
They
off
give
topic.
good. I
I'm
ain't gonna
still
take that
stuck
no
on.
more.
I'm
I don't
still
want to
stuck
talk
on
about that.
bars from when he was battling Yoshi, like your baby daddy and Crucible and all that. I'm still stuck on them type of bars, like from like.
I wanted to go back to the drugs and the first drugs in one battle and watch it again because I actually liked that. But I mean, when I first saw it, I was like, man, drugs not beating him. But then he actually was really good. I feel like that drugs. I said I wanted to go back to it before recap, before we did it because I wanted to just mention the first time. But he did all right this time. But I mean, at the same time, I mean, he did good. I ain't gonna say all right. I think he still did good. It just wasn't the bars wasn't like as $100,000 worth. But at the same time, what I'm saying that for is I feel like that drugs that was against Rum had a lot. He had more haymakers in there. He was just a better. I don't know. That's why I said I want to go back because I do off the top of my head. I remember I had lines that I really liked by drugs compared to now. But anyway, though, I might even clip this out and put this in the beginning of that one. We on Jack and Court. Um, I'm gonna put that a little bit in the beginning.
I
What I'm
used to
saying about Jack? Oh
I
yeah,
used to f- my hats like this in high school.
yo, Jack did the same thing on most battles. I feel like a lot of them in that Goody clique, whenever somebody's talking, this is people period. I ain't gonna say it's the Goody clique. I don't hear why I just emphasize like that, but still, just in that setting they do. Somebody rapping, they be getting a little in they self about if somebody cheering on with somebody else's bar just because you didn't think it was hot, or they looking around wondering who cheering for it and who overdoing it or who they feel like overdoing. That's whack to me. But then Core was doing this like in that second round. Core was so crazy in that second round. I feel like he did it in the third round too. But every time Jack kept bending down, he was like, he'll bend down with him, and like what I mean. And because I feel like that's like a tactic when you rap it, like when
I
you up
like when
there.
battle rappers do that. When a
Yeah, like
battle
come
rapper
on, get
look
up,
up
like
there, turn
you
their
know I'm
back, they
talking to you.
follow them, or
But
they
they do it.
they
I feel
rapping
like
in
they
their
do it
ear.
at a pun though. They do it at a time where they know that it's like a gun might be pointing at them or something like that, or they feel like it's about to be a haymaker or what I mean a hard punch, and then they'll bend down or they turn their back. You know what I mean? We've been seeing that for years. So Jack do that too, but at the same time, I ain't gonna say he was, but it just feel like that because every time he bending down to get water, and the water breaks, like when they sit there drinking water, just somebody they just keep sipping, which I know they using a lot of energy, but on camera it just look like all right, they just what I mean, whatever. That it's just like when he bent down to go get the water, Core like get up, like he just like he like that. He rapping to him, and he did it again, like it was. I got the parts where he did it too. I think I got one of them for one of the lines I like when he was doing it. But like that, I just feel like that's called for. That's needed. But anyway, though, he began like whenever you saying something somebody he don't like, he make a face. Corey did it a little bit too, a very little bit. He'll look around, or he'll be like, he'll do this, or what I mean. I just like when they tap each other on the chest or something like that. Like yeah, they like that. Like what I mean. I don't know, just remain professional. I know in your heart and in your body, you probably feel like that person saying some bull, but at the same time, I just feel like just don't let us see it, man. Don't let us see it. We already know in this setting anyway, the judges is looking at y'all crazy anyway. They may not now, but that first round was crazy the way they was judging shit, and
But
they established certain things. So
it's hard
just
to give
chill.
it like it's hard to give somebody props. You feel me when you in a battle, especially your opponent, because they writing for you. So you ain't. It's not meant for you to like.
Right.
So when they do give them respect, so they hit them like word that was fire. You feel me? It's like then that took a lot out of you probably to do that because I'm not doing that. I got the straight face like, ain't none of this phasing me. Nah, ain't none of that hot. I ain't digging none of that. You wrote all that about me. You ain't writing nothing nice about me.
The one that's that's kind of cool. We usually do that, right? If you feel like they got like a real issue or what they portray as a real issue between each other, they not gonna give it up in the middle of the battle. But yeah, either way, I like it. I just don't like that. Like the looking around and wondering who I get gassed if I win. Not me personally, I'm not there, but the people there they want to cheer to something. They don't wait till people. I don't know, man. It's so particular because you'll hear one person cheer for something that probably was fire, but the whole everybody did just because it wasn't a line that everybody caught. So it's like now that people looking around like why, but sometimes it don't. It do be like a light line or maybe even an ass line. But anyway though, neither here nor there. I get it. I don't want to keep repeating that. That's pretty much it though. That's something I've been noticed with Jackboy though. This is a great battle though. Like, so I guess I'll give you the bitter then the sweet now. Either way, you take everything I say with a grain of salt. All right, I can get into the bars though. I ain't got nothing else about this. Who you got as the winner though? Oh, you want to? Would you want to say that or not?
Um, I feel like Cole's winning.
I ain't gonna hold you. I really feel like I feel like I feel like Jack might have won, yo. I did knock on wood. I just tapped my phone on my wooden desk, but technically, I really feel like Jack could have won though, or should have won because only because of this. I'm a beast at watching it, like picking up the bars. That's I can't even say that for this battle. I can't even say that for this battle because whatever the first battle was, I didn't watch nothing that the judges said. I had music playing and I was just doing what I was doing. I didn't watch nothing that the judges say. So after the first battle, I did watch what they said, but then they were saying a lot of stuff I wasn't agreeing with. So I just said, nope, I'm not watching nothing else they were saying. So I didn't watch none of the judges were saying for the last three. But anyway, I said to say that um damn, I meant to actually ask you who won, but I only know who won because of Twitter already. It is the other battle. Damn, what battle? Matter of fact, I know who won all of them because Geechee did it. Geechee was like, he had a Rum Nitty line where I was like, oh, Rum won, and I didn't know who won, but it's just crazy how that happened. It's like 'cause I was gonna ask you, but I'm like, Twitter had already told me like who the next matchup was, so I had already knew. But anyway, I was really planning on asking you because I wasn't trying to hear what they were saying. But uh, it was one thing I did hear though, because right before I decided when I muted it, I did hear Surf give up props to Core. And a lot of people like to talk mad ish about how Surf wanted to do that, but he gave it to Jack and Core. He said both their names. And he was like, and I'm like, I expected that because Core was fired, so I didn't even expect him not to. This happened right as soon as he transferred to Surf. And I was about to mute it, but I heard what he said. I'm like, damn, that's dope. That's dope. And I still muted it though. I ain't gonna hear the rest. But you know what I mean? That's what we do. Like we ain't never ashamed. I feel like us from Jersey, we ain't ashamed to give up props. Like we just not. So that was good to see him do that, regardless of anything. What am I about to say? The first round, I don't know how the things went, the ratings went, but Jack took that first to me. And mind you, Core, I had bars from both, but Jack first was jam packed. Core was too. Core's a dope. Core's second was super crazy. Jack's second was cool, so I gave it Core the second. And Jack third was actually kind of cool, but and then Core's third was cool too. But at the same time, Jack third might have just had more to it to me. Like I feel like Core had more punches. Jack, the way he rap, bro, the way he rap is like it could be a gift and a curse type, like almost. Like I feel like it could be a bit of a hindrance to some people. I feel like, and the only reason I'm saying is I try to watch things objectively, but because as you know, what I mean, he kind of has to be, you know, what I mean, every bar to connect with people. The way he raps is like, is word, it's real metaphoric, and it's like, it's a pattern to it. I'm not putting like a song term, and I'm like, but it's a pattern to it, and I just feel like it could go to the wayside. You know what I mean? If the audience don't really pick up on it, so I'm trying to give an example. I got plenty of examples, but I've given before, but you gotta find like the fire, and people just I feel like the average person because whenever somebody not cheering in there, I'm like, yo, I know that was fire. But as soon as they hear something with him talking about like what ruined the T-top, like people understood that part, so like they gave a little cheer for that. It's like, you know what I mean? Through all of what he's saying, he's connecting it through like one or two words, and then he'll go to another sentence with one or two words, another sentence with one or two words, but they all lead up to the next thing. Like for that first, I give you an example as I read the bar, but for the first battle with Top, he had a whole thing where he'd kick off a porta potty, the porta potty go up the cliff, and then it land into the sand, and then land in the beach, and then and then he dust off his T-top mom. It's just, but the way he did it, where he'll have like one word, one. I said it before, but he does that a lot, and that to me that's dope. But you got to catch it though. But everybody raps different. You know what I mean? The way that everybody raps is different. So what the people rap the way that makes them comfortable ultimately. So that's always the biggest thing. Like, and I feel like that's the main thing. But I just feel like people just look for one or two words like to get them to understand whatever it is. You know what I mean? And I don't be off that. No lie though, I really do though. So I hope you understand what I meant because I actually had that note in there. All right, here we go. I said the way that Jack rap is a bit of a hindrance. Yeah, okay, so I did kind of remember. It's like it has to connect with us. Like, you know what I mean? Like almost like every bar, or else it's gonna go to the wayside. Yeah, see, I remember the words I had said when I was writing my notes down. We the audience try to pick through the flow to find fire in the one or two words he may say that we all know about or understand. Not like no lie. But that's why I said everybody raps the way they do because it ultimately makes them comfortable. So I feel like the way he raps, it makes them comfortable. Either way, it's fire, it's dope. It's just that I feel like it's not hitting with everybody until you make a big obvious punch, and that's not fair to him. It's not fair to him because he's going crazy. He's doing his thing, and it's like I don't be people should have the people missing stuff down. It just don't make no sense. Where's he at? I was waiting for him to. What's he doing? But people missing stuff. It just don't make no sense. I don't understand. Now my head probably in the way to respect the culture that's right there. We had all the time. Now he leave, man. It just threw me off. Because usually I be waiting for maybe to see what he say to what I'm saying. But in this case, he died or left or whatever. I don't know. I want to keep going, y'all, but I'm gonna pause this real quick until you come back. I'm gonna stop it because I want to talk about. I was gonna talk about his. I like aesthetically what was going on with the outfit. Anyway, man, I said, man, I like Jack hoodie, man. That hoodie was fire. It had the black wealth. He been had it. I don't know if the last one had it, but this one had the You and Ultimate Madness 3 in the back and had his name in the back. But yeah, I'm gonna stop this one because I know I got my overlay sitting right here above my head, top of my head. So I'm gonna stop this. Boy, here you go, man. Wow, man, I'm saying waiting all this time.
Plug my phone back up. It kept falling.
I had mentioned before you had left. What happened? You said your phone died?
Yeah,
I
my
didn't hear
phone
my
died.
phone. That's what I figured. That's what I was thinking. I had mentioned last thing I had said was I was gonna say what you got back, but I'm like, man, I was talking about his jacket. I like his jacket. His jacket was fire because it had the black wealth on it, which he had it in the last one. But on the back of it, I noticed it had his name on it. It said Ultra Madness 3 on it. I'm like, well, that's fire. That's even tough. That's tough. So I didn't even know he had stuff like that. I'm pretty sure it's probably just for them, but that's still dope. I don't know if he made that himself, but that's what I was talking about. I was trying to think of something else to say. I was gonna keep it going. I'm like, man, I'm gonna just stop. So I sat down. I said, I'm just connected with this one. All right. So that's pretty much it, though. Not gonna repeat what I was saying before.
Let's
You
just
want
jump
to get
into
the
the
bars?
bars, though.
Yeah, let's do it. I'm gonna go first. I'm about to just stay in order. I'm gonna stay in order because the way I ain't writing nothing down in my book no more. I do it on my phone. It's easier for me to pick up faster. Right off top, right from the beginning, Jack first. Who gonna kill you without the pen? Cause I'm enraged. He like, what? The firing one? Nah, coordinate. That was like, that was fire though. That wasn't like I was saying. I like that one though. I like it. That was fire to me. I don't know why came out of my mouth. That was fire. I like that. And then Rack. I bet I said Rack. Jack had some more stuff going on, but I didn't get that like that.
I got Cortez. I had a glass stuck between Jack like jail visits. That was fire.
Of course, I mean Jack said, "Core, here's my handle. That ruined teapot. We not
Yeah, I had
teams.
that.
3 shots. Mija. I mean, dear in Spanish.
Yeah,
Stop calling him Mexican. He don't need no green card. It's a green dot. I like that. That's what I'm
yeah,
saying. Like he be having them all them things that connect.
I had some of that because he said something. Because I had the beginning part of that, the 100K. Here's my handle. That ruined teapot. You know how you be dancing and shit, moving
Yeah,
around.
he did say that. I didn't put that part down. Yeah, the 100K part. That's right. That's right.
Let me give you a Jack one. Then fuck it. Fuck it. Michael Jackson showed you. Michael Jackson shows you after you touch your brim, you lean out.
Yeah, I had that one
Was
too. That was my
fire.
next bar too.
He is acting everything out like that. It was fire.
Yeah, right. I got the beginning of that. He said, "Head nod, he fiend
Bring
now."
his bars to life.
Right. He said, "Head nod, he fiend now." Pearly Gates, Dream House. If Shaggy asks, it wasn't me. Jack, who followed Core, the Beamstock. And he said, some. And Michael Jackson showed you. Whatever you touch the brim, you lean now. That's what I'm saying. Like because when I was saying the some, that's when Jack be doing the one or two words that metaphor, a metaphor with something else. But that little in between part didn't really hit. That Jack got that first to me, man. I don't know what they rated it though. Obviously, it ain't my battle, but Jack
I
got
got
that
a
first
name
to me.
flip. It was kind of light though, but I like name flips from Cortez. They gonna search for main parts without a casting call.
Oh,
It was like a
I
fluid.
remember that long. I ain't get that one. Yeah. All right, Jack again at his first. We keep new tools, stocks made out of the house of the Keebler dude. Cause you Puerto Rican and a hitter, bitch. Like Big Pun, is this seeming true? Pardon me. So it's breathing tubes. Holla if you don't want to be a player no more. So now he's CPU. That was fire. Acting out, more shit. More I keep oh my bad. My second one.
Another the Jack one. Jack rap like he got AHDDD, but my laser focus. That was fire to me.
Core said that?
Nah, Jack said that.
I missed that. I missed that from
He
Jack
was
too. Then I don't
talking.
remember that
He was
line.
talking about his son. He's like Jack rap like he got AHDDD, but my laser focus. You know, he was just moving. He was moving around and being like going crazy. Like,
oh, hold up.
he an entertainer, man.
Because he had another laser beam line in his second. I'm gonna get to that one later. Okay. So I missed that one. Oh, all right. Yeah, he definitely he's fired. Right. Jack said and we ain't about to speak as much. He like who? All three of us. I'll kill you, then meditate. So me and your astral projection could keep in touch. That was fire. I like that line.
That must have went over my head. I didn't catch that one there. Where I can't even understand my writing.
That's why I typed that mines out, man. I can't write that no more. Cause I've recited back for me anyway. I've recited back way better.
Oh, Jack was like, don't ask me why I'm always throwing up gang signs because I speak deaf.
Yeah,
That was fire
too. Hold on, I want to kind of find that and go to that one because I got the beginning of that. That was super fire. That I don't even remember what round that was in. Dang, hold up, I got
You'll
that,
come
y'all.
to it, man. Let's just keep it going. You'll come to it.
I didn't want to come back to it. But... Dang, all right, get it then. What where I'm at? Jack, I'm still in Jack first, y'all. I'm still in Jack first. What he say? Yeah, there's fruits and horses. I think he said this. Yeah, I think he said fruits and horses. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there's fruits and horses, but I'll make the soul of a Spanish fly around. Excuse me. I made the soul of the Spanish fly around. You salsa merengue, I'll bow it down. That hosh kosh magash ish. Try it now, cause I agree. Smack, you had him in that boat too goddamn long. Try the ground. I like that. All that Spanish, all of that. Mind you, when he first did that, we knew that he was gonna keep coming with more Spanish lines, and not more, and I like that more Spanish type flips. And that's dope. That shows him being cultured. That shows him that having some experience and some, you know what I mean, some diversity in his life. And I like that because that me and Gracie definitely do. Like besides us growing up, like that mainly because of us growing up, in, you know what I mean, in Jersey. So it's like that's dope, like to see, you know what I mean. I like the whole Mexican. I got some more stuff about that. Where he's like, man, I'm not calling you Mexican. He like he not Mexican, all this and that. Cause that's corny calling Cortez Mexican. You don't know the difference between Mexicans and Puerto Ricans. Like, come on now. But anyway, I'm not trying you, but I'm trying people. Like, you gotta get some diversity in your life. I like that. So right when he said that, I just knew more Spanish when I was coming. I knew it was, and more performance with him was too. Cause that's what Jack do. So shout out to Jack for that. Go ahead, I'm done.
Cortez said, this was the gun bar of the night for me. This new tech got more features than Khaled album. That was fire. I didn't hear harder gun bar than that.
No,
I didn't hear nothing harder than that.
Of the whole night.
I didn't hear harder gun bar than that. Go ahead, let's keep it going.
Let's keep it going because you wilding. That wasn't. I ain't gonna say that wasn't even light. That was filler. That was filler core, but it was dope. It was dope. I'm not saying it was ass and it was just dope. It was filler. That was a filler line. Come on, a whole night. All right, come on, we gonna keep going though. That's crazy.
I could say the line he said after that, but I was gonna save it for a whole nother line.
That's crazy. All right,
it kind of went with it.
Crazy and try it now, cause this was happening. I got a rack of things. I'm sure Misfit, Miss Bitch, dang, and any mishappenings, that's fire. That's a fire right there. But that's the light. That's compared to yours. But anyway, let's keep going. I still got more with that. Dig the grave. Happily he disappeared. Magically. Another Biggie level. No, this all go together. You talking about some dang. This all together. I just stopped because I like that beginning part. Relax a little bit and try it now. Cause this was happening. Let me run that back for you. Try it now. This was happening. I got a rack of things. I'm sure Misfit, Miss-ish, and any mishappenings. That's fine. Dig the grave. Happily he disappeared magically. Another Biggie lover. It was all a dream. Word Up Magazine, Casualty, that all went together. So that's why I was at that
Yeah, that was
beginning part.
fire.
Plus that second was all fire. That was Jack.
All right, this he said,
Crazy.
Cortez.
Best gun line.
If
You
I
had
leak
me,
your, if I
man.
leak your ish,
Yeah, I had
you
that one.
going mainstream.
Yeah, I got the whole thing to
Another
that one,
name
y'all.
flip.
So
I
y'all stay
love
tuned.
name flips.
I got the whole thing to that, y'all. Cause y'all gotta hear the whole
Double
thing.
entendre.
People
Double
don't
entendre.
get
That
the
was
app,
fire.
man. People don't get the app, man. So people don't watch the battles back. I would get the whole thing for y'all. I get the whole setup for y'all. Watch. I'm gonna come back to that. These people don't watch battles back. I know you ain't Mexican, especially now that I said Jack. I feel like Jack won. But anyway, you ain't Mexican. I know he said, I know you ain't Mexican. This is the last bar I got for Jack first too. I know you ain't Mexican. Got songs with meth and ish. And that vote angle was played. But I swear to God, pun, if you ficky, you gonna go get lessons from Jam Master Jay. Now I like that. That was real light to me, but I just like the fact that he said, I know you ain't Mexican. I like that. And the whole vote angle was played. I like that. Even though he had stuff for it, but I like that. I gotta acknowledge that. So
That was a Jack.
that was Jack. Yeah.
I'm
First round.
gonna
All
piggyback.
first round.
I'm a piggyback because I know how to find moms when you feel me. You do one like that. This is Cortez. Frick it. I get you smacked in real life. Fire. I
I had that
believe
line
that.
too. I got the whole thing to that one too,
I
y'all.
don't know why I believe that. He was frick it. I like that.
Wait till you hear the beginning part of that. That was even more fire. Wait, I got the beginning part of that too when I get there. Core first. Now let's get into core first. Core first was dope. And you saw how many lines. Y'all heard how many lines I got from Jack first. I got a lot. I only got 4 I like from core first. And this is why I started noticing, he looking around, see who cheering and stuff like that. Jackboy doing it. It wasn't like too obvious, just stuff I'm looking at. Like I'm real attention to detail is real strong. So it's like I'm looking at that. What you say? And we seen him lose your stock on Gnome. Oh, you don't pick up Jack because your name don't ring and your block unknown? Now that's fire. Because he was just talking about it because he was already on Gnome. That was fire. And then he went to that whole ring. Usually the Jack and the ring flips be up kind of light. That was fire to me.
You couldn't put the locks on court if you was Coach Carter. Haymaker.
I didn't have that one, but that I remember that line. That's one of my attacks, like one of my talents. That's a line that's like a tape. That's a haymaker view. Okay, that was a
That
good
was a
line to me though.
haymaker.
That's a good example of trying to explain to you my tallies. Whenever I put a tally in the bars I don't mention, that's one right there for me. I want to mention that one. I want to say no, it's like that. Your words. That wasn't
Go
really a
ahead.
haymaker to me. That's why. See, that's the thing though. I mentioned light bars too though. So so it's give or take. You know what I mean? It's all preference. I gotta start accepting that. All right, this core again. This another core line like from his first round. All in all, I'm in your crib like I own it, dog. I'm known to war. I'm known to war. I pulled a full. I pulled a full. I pulled a full. Bullets flying down the corridor. I love my itch. This baby nine core adored. Bullets find main interest and leave his core adored. I, now that was it. It started. The middle of it was what I really liked, but I just like the flow pattern. I like the flow pattern we were doing. So that was dope. I like that. That was a dope thing to me.
Cortez
What about
said,
you?
you had a Kobe Bryant chopper bar versus T-Top? I must have missed that.
Yo, you took it right out of my mouth. I had that. I did ass missed that too. I didn't go back and watch it. That's another one. I want to go back into. I want to watch Drugs and Rum, the first one again. I definitely seen it. We recapped it last year, but I missed that Kobe line. He brought it up twice in that third one. I missed that line a
Yeah,
lot
he did bring it up twice.
because he
But
said,
when he brought it up the first time, I had to, like.
mm-hmm. I think I can find that one. He said, "Boy, you had a Kobe chopper bar versus T-Top, right? Boy, who was you?" Yeah, that's all. That's what I vote for. And I was like, "Oh, I missed that. Like that's crazy. I really missed that. I missed that all the way." But all right. And I'm gonna go back and look at it because I want to know. I want to know how I think for myself. Core said. Core said, "I don't care if you killed the bear. I'm loaded for stops, holding for ops. This is deja vu. Once again, these poles gonna lift Jack over the top. Fire. That was
This
in his
probably was
first.
the lightest line, but it was like, all right, bro, you in this battle, why you still in the past? He's like, I chop O's the same way I chopped O. It's like we know you, we know what you did to her. Like you feel me? Like you ain't gotta keep bringing that up. That's not gonna
No,
help you win this battle.
keep bringing that up. No, because that's not his
Nah.
fault that what she did to herself. Keep bringing that up for
But
anybody else too.
I'm just saying your last battle don't help you win the next battle though. You know what I'm saying?
So how come old angles about battles work then too? Then how did that work? So battles so an angle on a battle years ago worked, but at the very last one don't work. Come on now, stop it.
That wasn't an angle. I'm talking about that was the last battle in a tournament setting.
I hear what you're saying, but it still literally was a last battle. And that, what you mean? And that definitely worked. That in the tournament set, that worked even more. That worked even more because that's a very very recent 2 week bar to me anyway. I'm a complete opposite on that one. We ain't gonna drag that on. I'm just not. We agree to disagree. I'm gonna call it for that. Um, this is my last call line of his first. This L is all your fault. All your fault. Excuse me. This L is all your fault. Cause after this, that 100Ks, you're going right in the vote. His basically was saying that the 100K going right in his vote. Now I only put that line down is because that I think that was close to the end of his round, but he had like a few lines or a few like the stanzas before that was just dope, and the way he was doing it, the pattern that he had to it, it kind of sounded like it was kind of like you could have put on a beat. You know how people say you could have put someone on a beat and sound take take it with disrespect. I don't mean it with disrespect, but it had a nice flow to it, and it was some fire in what he was saying though. But I like the pattern that he had it, and then where he ended it was that. That's why I mentioned that. I don't write down every bar, but I like to give credit to the ones I like and the patterns and stuff and all that. All right, that was it though.
Another Cordy bar. He said yellow tape the body. He could model for off white.
Yeah, I remember that one. I didn't put that one down either. I remember that one. Yeah, the camera went off. Just let you know. I think you might have got called.
Yeah, somebody called me.
I just remember last time I didn't tell you that the camera
Trying
went
to
off, and you
end it.
said you ain't know it was off the whole time. I'm like, damn, I wish I'd have said something. But now
Where
I'm
it's
in
still
Jack's
off
second.
or it's back?
Nah, it's back on. Jack's
All right,
second
can I
though.
end the call?
Remember, I told you I feel like Jack did that first, so I don't know what anybody else said. I ain't watching just for this battle or none of that. I'm gonna go back and watch it on 15 minutes. I'm pretty sure they're gonna put what they said though. But I want to know. I can ask you what they say. What they say, real quick, real quick. Did they give him core 3-0? Did you
I
watch
don't
it?
remember.
You don't remember? All right, cool. After then. That's what I was always planning to ask you. I was planning to ask you. I wasn't sure. I know you read the chat. You said I don't read the chat. Um, Jack second, his first beginning of his second, he said, is the low life turning your bodega into a murder plan? This is fire. Murder math, murder fits, murder chambers, murder hands. All I heard was Vida la, what do you say? Vida a la muera means, you know what I mean? I said it wrong, but it means like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? F4, piss off type. Um, uh, chupeta, something like that. I said that wrong too. I probably typed it wrong, but that means like, you know what I mean? I think it means pacifier. I think it means pacifier or like, you know what I mean? Like you just dumb or something like that. One of the two. But I don't speak it tough. I don't speak it tough. But since you talking ish, you the cat that's sleeping on the bed. Clean it up. No. You see that cat that's sleeping on the bed? Clean it up. That was fire. I
I got
explained
that
the
line.
Spanish fine.
That's the line I couldn't I couldn't see. Like I wrote all crazy.
That was so fire. That was fire to me.
Word.
That was so fire. He was getting into his Spanish bag.
I don't got no more line yet. I wanted to write some of them Spanish bars down from Jack, but I couldn't like. I
I
don't know
got
how
you.
to write in Spanish.
I don't either. I put what I remember though. That's why I messed
So,
that one up.
so,
So
so me trying to go back and read it, I know I'm gonna say it wrong, but
all
that's
right, but
why I
look.
ain't.
I literally did it right here. So here it goes. This is the very next one I put down. It's like, all right, here you go. Look. Bear with me, man. I don't know nobody Spanish. I ain't met nobody Spanish. Oh, you know what I mean. I haven't met nobody Spanish in years living out here. But man, please forgive me. I know what it all meant though. All right, here we go. Of course, yeah. I just got that part. The part like, of course, yeah. What Jack was doing was cool leading up to this. It was cool. He was like, of course, yes. But wait, mi amo. You know what I mean? My name is Jay. My name is Jay. Te amo. You know, I love you. No. He's like, nay. That's funny. He was like, nay. He was like, que pasa? No, he's like, que pasa? You know what I mean? What's happening? Grave. Diablo. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? And he put the horns up. So obviously, anybody, you know what that means. He's like, yay. Right? So he was like, a la vela. and that means they ala vela. That means like like go here he goes, or I don't know if it's here he goes, there you go, something like that. But yeah, and K, senor, K means what? Senor, spray. Then they found him on the lay. Then they found him on the lay. I ain't come to play. That was all fire, yo. That was fire. I really I planned on like saying the words for everybody too, like saying what it meant, because that's what I'm saying. That might have messed Jack up. Even though that was in the second, I feel like Corey took that second. But that might have, the flow is so dope. But if you don't know what those words mean to some people, then you gonna take points from them for that. Mind you, I still gave Corey that second though. But that was fire. Like you said in English where you said, of course, yes, but wait, my name is Jay. I love you. No. What's happening? Grave Diablo, yes. Here you go, here he goes, there you go, something like that. What? Serve, spray, serve. What? Serve, spray. Then they found him on delay. I ain't come to play. That was all fire to me. Next again, here go the laser beam line I had. Some. I ain't put the some, but it was something leading up to it that was cool. But this one is just.
He said I ain't put the certain
Because, but I'm telling you, it go back back to where people just not catching what he's saying because of his pattern and he'll have like a word that be metaphorical to another word, and then he'll do it again and he'll do it again, and that'll be like 3 bars right there technically, and then he'll go right into a haymaker like this, laser beam, clip inside. Your itch seen the print through the gray sweats and got dickmatized. Like that kind of was like, that wasn't a haymaker, but it hit though at the end of what he was saying, because you know what I mean, everybody understood it. You know what I'm saying? That's messed up, man. That's messed up when it comes to these sitters. This battle was so far. All right, I got 2 more from Jack second. On Murder Ave with 30 under the 40 in this block of mine, huh? In this block of mine, huh? But I like the 4 over the tray because it was simplified. With this I slid, we set. No, with this I slid, we set. Door kicker, cheap sweats. I'm flat. See, door kicker, cheap sweat. That's what I'm saying. The more metaphors like that. I'm flat and heavy footed. I'm flat and heavy footed. So I'm tiptoeing with each step. Cartridge blowing, reset. You know what I mean? Ops, oops, my bad, reflex, and stop me. And stop me, my bad, reflex, and stop asking me. That's what I said, and stop asking me why I'm always throwing up signs. That's what it was. Because I'm speaking deaf. Good grief, yep. That's what he did. That was that whole thing. I'm like, that whole thing was dope with that. And it was like, that's filler though. Like the cartridge blowing reset, that's light. It's filler, but all that, like, it's still match though. It's still match. All that still, like, it's still match in a way, like from his block to, you know what I mean? You don't know what throwing up, it's all that match. All right, my last line from him. Oh, dumbass said he 240 with 140, but the 38 fit. I like that. Of course, in his second said, now this is, man, Corvus, wow.
He was playing. I guess because he was playing with the numbers, so it worked.
I gotta ask. That's right. But I got a question to ask you with numbers and Swami Geechee battle. I got a very particular question I want to ask you. Can't wait to get to ask you that too. You not outside. We pulling drills. We make it hot outside. I pop out 5, 20 spicks. We all in the whip, spinning blocks. That's the cha-cha slide. I probably shouldn't have said the S word on YouTube. But anyway though, I like that line because I'm just surprised Court saying that. You know what I mean? That's just that's like one of the ultimate disrespectful words to say to, you know what I mean, to a Hispanic. So, but it's just I like when they say it though. Like, so it's like, okay, you got a little light on it, so I like that. But that was, and he started off his round with that too. It was mainly because of that S line, that S word. I already said it, so I'm not gonna keep saying it. Another line from Core. So if I catch Jay creeping, I can't allow them. F social distancing. EMS gonna crowd around him. Like, but I love that. I like that. That wasn't like, that was fire. That was like, but I like that line a lot. I like that line a lot. So for me personally, he said the Mike Jack, the the Beyonce, say my name, you changed the game. And that, mind you, this is the part where he was like that, because when he bent down, he was like, when he bent, because I guess Jackboy at some part, what I just said, Jackboy bent down, and he was like, he was clapping to him. So basically, I'm gonna do it again. He was like, he said the Mike Jack, the the Beyonce, the say my name, you changed the game. And they stood back up. You use pop culture, that's your claim to fame. A great scheme. You use that clout. You use their clout, so now your name rings, But if I leak your ish, we seeing mainstream. There goes. See, I got the lines you had. It's
Yeah.
just the stuff before that was still all that connect. That was all musical. You couldn't.
Cause I get the
That was
last
all fire.
yeah.
That you gotta
You
have
feel
the
me?
Mike Jack in the music though, and you change the name, you use pop culture and claim the fame. Like, come on, like Mike Jack
That was
and
all the build up. You feel me? I
that.
just had to get the if I
But
leak your
you,
ish is mainstream.
I get you.
That's
I'm
why I
just
liked
saying.
it. That's why I liked it that line when he was like the new tech, more features than the Khaled album. That was all in the build up.
Yeah, I
Like
don't remember what was around that one. 'Cause I remember that line though. But that's what I'm saying. Like, the people that come back and watch our recap, they don't rewatch battles, man. They come in here looking to hear what they want. They don't. Not, some of these people, not all of y'all. I'm definitely not talking about, you know that. But some of them is the ones that be happy to comment something crazy down there. They don't rewatch the battle. So I be wanting to give them the whole thing. Like, you can't deny that whole scheme was not was fire. Stop it, y'all. What you say? I'm sorry, but not sorry. I party with Glocks on me. If it's up, then it's stuck to the clip drop on me. Fire. Think about that. That was a double. Think about that. You in a party, you get caught. You know what I mean? Clips in the video. I just find that one because it's a little bit more of that and just it sound real simple. But I feel like that had a double to it. So I like that. Let me. Core said this. Let me ask y'all something because I'm a bit confused with the rules and see what this is used to do. Use because every battle, the fans pick and choose. Oh, don't be typical like Top. Don't mention the chain, but if he mentioned a vote or calls me Mexican, it's fair game. That is lame. That's why I came here and said, F the cameras, I'm clutching hammers, two twins to even out any double standards. And yeah, another line. He said, 2008 swag, I keep it true. Light, but fire to me. Because he from New York, so that really hit to me. So listen why. Prep had on a True Religion shirt. Mind you, like, come on, like, but a lot of people from the West Coast, I feel like for years it's been like that. The West Coast will have they'll have a Nietzsche and they like, not Nietzsche Evisu. They had like Evisu like way after we had Evisu. Like it just I don't or maybe it's just like a lot of I don't know like stuff like certain brands will be somewhere else longer than others. Like um Jabos was in Jersey for like a short time, and they was in up like down south a lot longer. And I feel like it got the Jersey. It's been in Jersey for a long time. Jabos been in Jersey for a long time, but I feel like it been down south longer than that. So I'm seeing like certain things like they people in Cali still wearing True Religion right now because I feel like they you know what I mean they when you look at their website they close like really dirt cheap numbers dirt cheap prices right now. So I don't know if it's because of that, but I'm not wearing no True Religion no more. 2008 swag, I keep it true. I like that line. I blaze all them, not brain fragments of brain on him. His main won't sustain if I stain a main organ. I like when Core said that. Now, mind you, that
yeah.
was all his Core. That was all lines I got from Core second. That was better than Jack second. So now I'm getting Jack third. I'm finding fits. I'm finding fits. Then bleed your friend, cause heavens. I'm fi- I'm finding fits. Then bleed your friend, cause heavens where she wanna be up. And so if she runs for it, I told her you can make it fit, then squeeze her in. And you talk about official body with this unofficial body. I like that. That was that was all together. That was dope. What do you say? He got another one. I held the chopper in the lot. Ain't no one conscious when it stopped. Mad ficky scratching. Mad ficky scratching of the serial numbers. Oh, made ficky. Ain't nobody conscious when it stopped. Made ficky scratching off serial numbers, not whipping the pot. So I'm Chef Ramsay. I'm I'm gripping the pot, burner to burner, shift the pot in the lot, get the Glock, corner hustler, stick the pot, and it's for you. Yeah, and we're from a bad boy to a dead and word because Johnny Tapia met Joseph, then that pot had your head in it. That was all dope. I like that. Another line he said, beyond that, F your madre, your padre, the coldest is. Because when Puerto Ricans need relief, me and Trump the same. Just throwing ish. That's forget Trump for doing that when that happened 2,002 years ago, 3 years ago. I remember that when he had the hurricane. Excuse me, forgive me because yeah, that was a big deal. I'm mad I don't remember. Just try to remember the year. Pardon me. Please pardon me for that. Everybody affected. So 5 o'clock, I wait you out in your bushes, wait and sprout. This your 250, versus my 357. Let's weigh it out. Come on, man. Jack is too fire. Jack is too far. That was the end. It ended a little better. It had a more. He had more to that though in the beginning, but it ended like that's what I'm saying. Like that ended. They said 250. Somebody's wait again. Then it first my 57. Let's weigh it out. That's fire. Jack is motivated, yo. Jack is so motivated. He was, and I like to see that. I really like to see that. I like to see that. I feel like anybody who's motivated, they dealt with so much adversity, and they're gonna show it. So I really respect that. So I like that a lot. There's no excuse for these chokes and all that. Like there's no excuse. Like Jack said, but get with me, cause you ride or die, scrap death. You ride or die, scrap death. See, about to try that. And on this quest, love, it comes with the drum kit with 2 sticks and a hi-hat. I like that. What Jack say? So you run down angles. So if you like run down angles and name flips, well, it stopped watching Jack. I like when he said that. That was the end of his third. Cortez third. I have 5 lines. Oh no, 4. Cause that was the boy you had, Kobe Bryant, Chopper Bar. That's what he said that. So I got 4 lines. Oh yeah, this is the other line you had, the smack line. Right here you go. Is that this line? That's just all right. Here you go. It says, "Is get you smacked?" I ain't put the beginning. Is get you smacked? Why did I put that? Is get you smacked in real life? I don't jack apps. Oh, basically said I'll get you smacked in real life. I don't jack apps. You like that? You understand that? It's fire. No flicky
No,
flicky.
that's because he said freaky freaky before. He's like freaky freaky.
No,
I
he did
get
it.
you
No, he did it
smacked over.
after. He did it after. He did is. He said, "I get you smacked in real life." No, you're right. No, you're right. You're right. I apologize. You're right. You're absolutely right. He did do the
Right.
ficky
I
ficky
wrote it down
before that.
like
He
that.
did. He did. He had
Word.
another line, and then he did
He
ficky
kept
ficky.
saying
I
it.
get you. Yeah, he said some flicky ficky. I get you smacked in real life. I don't jack apps. No ficky ficky. Wire his ish when I tap jack. No scrape. He said no scrape. Sap because the hate was felt when you had no scrap. He said wire ish when I tap jack. Now no daps cause the hate was felt. You had a Kobe Bryant bar that was lame as hell. He brought it back again. That's what the second time he brought it back. And I'm like, Dad, I gotta go see that. I'm mad. And then I don't feel like he got no response for that. I feel like other people missed that too. People ain't watching battles back, man. All I hear is bow and headshot. They stuck in the trend. Blake Griffin in Brooklyn, boy. I got it jumping again. I like that. Jack did. I didn't even know Blake Griffin was back in Brooklyn or in Brooklyn. So that's dope. Like that's crazy. I do remember seeing that they had a fire team. A fire started 5 a few months ago. But I didn't know he was one of them. So that's fire though. Jack did. So why they plugging him in? It's because you don't talk like. It's because you don't talk like some. You don't talk like that. Some. You don't talk like. And you don't walk right. I'm speaking Japanese, right? If I told you the cost right, I like that. I did like that. I said it wrong, but I like that. I like when he 2 more. 1 more. This is the last time actually. I like when he was. I like when he was like F every. Oh no. I didn't even put the whole thing. I didn't put. That's what I said. I like when he said F everybody. He was naming everybody, and then he got the Casey, and he was like Casey cool, and then he was like F Pepper Rum because the judges helping getting him far, and F Top because that nigga ain't finished the job. Like that was fine. Man, I just said the N word and I ain't saying it on YouTube in a minute, but yeah, that was dope. I like that. While he's rapping, Jack had that like, oh yeah, that was at that point. Jack was doing like this and stuff, like to a beat. Jack, your pattern. That's what I'm saying. You can't. I don't like how you feel like you could do that to somebody else. You got a pattern yourself that I feel like that keeps you comfortable the way you rap, so you can remember your stuff. And like that's what I said when the camera had went out. The way people rap is the way it makes them comfortable, and you are a clear example of that. I feel you fire as hell though, but you a clear example of the way you rap is like just how comfortable you are. Like, and it's a good thing. So like just seeing you doing that to somebody else, to me that's corny. But dope battle. I gave Jack the first and the third, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. Shout out to the new era, you feel me? I gave Jack the first and the third. I ain't gonna hold you. That was Jack first and third was crazy, yo. It was crazy, but you ain't gonna catch none of that in the you ain't gonna catch none of that in this tournament, yo. You just not. I want to know what the judges said. So, but that's it though. We good. I'm good on this one. Which one you want to get to next? Ah.
Oh man, let's get in preparation.
Hmm. You already know how you already know how I'm about to give it up with this one. But let's go, Pepper Casey. Come on. All right, respect the culture. Respect the culture. Respect the culture. Like, come on. That's bugged out. Oh my goodness, yo. Oh, come on.
URL. Struggle in a minute, cause all I do is hit a business in the drop top.